orchestra is tuning up inside my hollow chest. A million jagged pieces that'll never find their rest. The cello's bowing on my nerves, a low and steady ache, while the violins are screaming for the parts of me that break. I tried to glue the edges, tried to hide the spider lines, but the light leaks through the cracks of all these broken glass designs. Conducting all this chaos with a baton made of lead, listening to the echoes of the things we never said. It's a shattered heart symphony, a masterpiece of pain, playing to an empty house while I'm standing in the rain. Every shot is humming with a note I can't forget, a sharpened silver chorus of the things I still regret. Can you hear the music? It's dissonant and dark, the sound of every ending of my shattered heart. The percussion hits like hammers on a wall of porcelain. Where does the morning end and where does the me begin? I'm sweeping up the memories, but they cut right through the broom. There's enough sharp-edged reminders to fill up every room. You left a hole so quiet that the noise began to grow, until the only song I have is the one I didn't know. Pick up a piece and I see your face. Pick up another, I'm back in that place. The crescendo is coming, it's pulling me under. The sound of a life being torn right asunder. It's a shattered heart symphony, a masterpiece of pain, playing to an empty house while I'm standing in the rain. Every shard is humming with a note I can't forget, a sharpened silver chorus of the things I still regret. Can you hear the music? It's dissonant and dark, the sound of every ending of my shattered heart. Listen to the glass hit the floor. Ping, ping, ping. The music's over now, but the ringing never stops. Just a silent, broken symphony. I kept your secrets like a sacred vow, but they're just ashes in the wind right now. I built my fortress on the things you said. Now I'm waking up in a cold, empty bed. The shadows lengthen and the rhythm stops, while I'm cleaning up the shattered glass in drops. It was a stab in the back, a blade in the dark from the hand I trusted to protect my spark. You smiled to my face while you aimed for the spine, drawing a jagged and bitter line. Now I'm bleeding silence and shaking with shame, watching you walk away with no one to blame. Every memory feels like a stolen lie, like like a blackout in a diamond sky. I was blind to the trees and blind to the game, burning in the heat of a hollowed out name. You shook my hand and you turned the knife in the quietest corners of my private life. Is there a bandage for a soul that's torn, or a new horizon for a heart that's worn? I'm counting the scars and I'm counting the cost of everything beautiful that I've lost. Yeah, it was a stab in the back, a blade in the dark from the hand I trusted to protect my spark. You smiled to my face while you aimed for the spine, drawing a jagged and bitter line. Now I'm bleeding in silence and shaking with shame, watching you walk away with no one to blame. Closing the door, turning the lock, taking out the seconds of a heavy clock. Step in the bed, good night. Stab in the back.
But I'm just not able to bridge the 3 feet that feel like a mile. I'm losing the ghost of your crooked smile. Every I love you sounds like a ghost. The things that we wanted, we're losing the most. And the air in this room is starting to thin. I don't know where you end and the silence begins. There's an ocean of tears between us tonight, sorting the wounds and no land in sight. We're drowning in things that we never could say, watching the shoreline just drift far away. It's a heavy blue river, cold jagged sea, and these tears between us are drowning out me. Your keys on the counter, my heart in my throat. We're sinking so fast in a two-person boat. I remember the fire, now I just see the ash, waiting for windows and spirits to smash. If I reached out my hand, would I find only rain? Is there anything left here but beautiful pain? We built up this wall, drop by. The silence in this hallway has a heavy kind of sound, like every ghost of us is finally coming around. I'm tracing every fracture in the plaster on the wall, waiting for the ceiling or the sky to finally fall. The coffee's getting colder and the clock has lost its beat. Just another morning where I'm choking on defeat. I try to scream your name until my throat is raw and dry, but the only thing that answers is the gray across the sky. The world is moving forward while I'm tethered to the floor, begging for a version of us that don't exist no more. And these are whispers from a broken heart, tearing every memory and every dream apart. A hollow kind of echo in the space you used to fill. The world is spinning on, but my heart is standing still. It's a quiet, jagged rhythm, a slow and steady bleed, whispering the only things I know I'll never need. I found your favorite sweater at the bottom of the bin. It still smells like the summer in the places we have been. I held it to my chest until the fabric felt like lead. Then I tucked it in the darkness like a secret in my head. Every light and every window seems to mark me from the street, reminding me of promises we never got to meet. They say that time is healing, but it's just a clever lie. It's just more days of watching every happy moment die. There's no beauty in the wreckage, there's no lesson in the pain, just a long and lonely winter and a never-ending rain. Yeah, these are whispers from a broken heart, tearing every memory and every dream apart. A hollow kind of echo in the space you used to fill. The world is spinning on, but my heart is standing still. It's a quiet, jagged rhythm, a slow and steady bleed, whispering the only things I know I'll never need. And I listen to the dark, just the low, lonely whispers from a broken heart. From a broken heart.
The lamp is off, but I can see the outline of your face. A quiet war is breaking out inside this hollow space. I'm lying inches from you, but I've never felt so far. Just tracing all the jagged lines and counting every scar. Breathing like a steady tide, drifting in your sleep, while I am sinking in the secrets that I have to keep. I reach out to touch your shoulder, but I pull my hand away, 'cause there's nothing left for me to break and nothing left to say. I'm just leaving tears on your pillow, saltwater maps of where we went wrong. I'm a ghost in the sheets, I'm the wind in the willow, singing the words to a funeral song. You'll wake up tomorrow to a damp patch of gray and wonder what grief I took out on the way. But tonight I'm just drowning quiet and low, leaving my tears on your pillow. Do you remember when the cotton felt like summer clouds, before we turned this king-size bed into a velvet shroud? Now every time you turn your back, the fabric starts to freeze, and I am begging for a mercy that's never on its knees. I'm crying for the version of us that didn't know the end, before I lost my lover and I couldn't find my friend. The stains will dry by morning light, the sun will lie and say it's fine, but deep inside, the fibers of the life we left behind is the evidence of every heartbreak line. Yeah, I'm just leaving tears on your pillow, saltwater maps of where we went wrong. I'm a ghost in the sheets, I'm the wind in the willow, singing the words to a funeral song. You wake up tomorrow to a damp patch of gray and wonder what grief I took out on the way. But tonight I'm just drowning quiet and low, leaving my tears on your pillow. Sleep tight, my love. The morning is coming, but the pillow is soaked, and I'm already gone. I'm counting the bricks that I laid with my hands, building a sanctuary on shifting sand. lessons. I mixed the mortar with promises and sweat, finishing a home that I haven't lived in yet. But the beams are splitting and the foundation's weak, watching the future turn bitter and bleak. And it's the builder's work, a monument to grief, a lifetime of labor with no relief. I raised the walls just to watch them fall, left with the echoes in a hollowed out hall. The more that I fix, the more that it breaks, in the builder's work of 1,000 mistakes. The scaffolding's rusted and the windows are gray, watching the blueprints slowly wash away. I carried the weight of every stone, stitching a temple for being alone. I hammered the nails into empty air, building a dream that was never even there. Is there a tool for a spirit that's torn, or a new horizon for a heart that's worn? I'm stripping the pain, I'm tearing the life on a lonely and jagged, bitter path. Yeah, it's the builder's work, a monument to grief, a lifetime of labor with no relief. I raised the walls just to watch them fall, left with the echoes in a hollowed out hall. The more that I fix, the more that it breaks, in the builder's work of 1,000 mistakes. Put down the hammer, turn out the light. The structure is leaning hard tonight. The builder's work. I remember the shirt you wore, the faded shade of blue. I remember the way the light was catching half of you. You were standing by the counter, fiddling with your keys, while a cold October window brought the house down to its knees. You said you'd call me later like you'd done 1,000 times, just a casual departure, no alarms and no red lines. If I'd known the air was shifting, if I'd felt the coming frost, I'd have memorized the minutes before everything was lost. But I didn't know that it was the last time you said goodbye, the last time that I look into the centers of your eyes. No cinematic ending, no slow motion in the rain, just a normal Monday morning that became a lifetime's pain. Now that see you later is a ghost that's never gone. The last time you said goodbye just keeps on going on. Replay every motion, every flicker of your gaze, searching for a warning through the static and the haze. Did your voice shake on the zeros? There a shadow in your one? Was the ending already written before the day had even begun? It's the lack of any drama that's the hardest part to take, that a heart can just be standing there and suddenly it breaks. The door clicked shut so softly, barely even made a sound, but it echoed like a cannonball and leveled all this ground. There was no final curtain, no bow at the end of the show, just the silence of a hallway where I and go. And I didn't know that it was the last time you said goodbye, the last time that I look into the centers of your eyes. No cinematic ending, no slow motion in the rain, just a normal Monday morning that became a lifetime's pain. Now let's see you later is a ghost that's never gone. The last time you said goodbye just keeps on going on. See you later, you said, and I'm still waiting for later. The coffee's cold, the sun is down, and that later never came to this part of town. The last time, the very last time. I'm counting the days like a heavy debt, tracing the scars that I haven't paid yet. You were the morning, the first light I knew, but the shadows were longer in loving you. I held the beginning like a sacred thing, but I didn't see the winter the spring would bring. And it's a bitter pill that I'm forced to swallow in this hollowed out life, and the path that I follow. The peace I find now is a shattering truth, a cold kind of wisdom for my wasted youth. It's sad to admit through the shame and the torture that the latter is better than the former. Before the promises finally broke, I'm learning to breathe in a hollowed out room without the scent of your fading perfume. The end of the story is a jagged relief, a slow motion exit from a lifetime of grief. Was the first chapter nothing but smoke, a cruel kind of magic, a merciless joke? I'm stepping away from the wreckage we were to find the person I'm beginning to prefer. Yeah, it's a bitter pill that I'm forced to swallow in this hollowed out life, and the path that I follow. The peace I find now is a shattering truth, a cold kind of wisdom for my wasted youth. It's sad to admit through the shame and the torture that the latter is better than the former. Close the book, turn out the light. The quiet is better than fighting tonight. The latter Kept your secrets like a vow in a sacred place, while you were painting shadows all across your face. I built my world on every syllable you said. Now I'm starving for the truth in a cold, empty bed. The ink is running on the promises we made, watching the colors of our loyalty slowly fade. And the shattering sound in the hallway tonight is the ghost of our future vanishing from sight. I was blind to the blackout, blind to the view, that the villain in the story, the liar, is you. How do you sleep with the weight of the lives you broke, trading our fire for a hollowed out smoke? You shook my hand while you aimed for the heart, tearing the masterpiece quietly apart. Every I love you was a sharp, jagged stone, left to sink in a temple all on its own. I'm counting the scars from the traps that you set in the hollow legacy of bitter regret. Is it power you feel? Is it mercy you lack when you strike from the darkness behind my back? I'm straining for silence, I'm begging for light to forgive the betrayal of this final flight. Yeah, the shattering sound in the hallway tonight is the ghost of our future vanishing from sight. I was blind to the blackout, blind to the view, that the villain in the story, the liar, is you. How do you sleep with the weight of the lies you broke, trading our fire for a hollowed out smoke? Quiet now, close the door. I don't recognize the person I was before. The liar is you. Good night. The liar is you. I saw you walking down the street with a brand new and a hope, while I'm still standing in the rain, feeling bitter and cold. You got that smile back on your face, the one I couldn't find, leaving every shattered piece of us miles and miles behind. I'm replaying every moment, searching for the flaw in the quietest reflection that I ever saw. And it hurts to see the truth, it's written in the stars that the new one is better than me, healing all your scars. They're the light you were searching for, the peace you couldn't keep, while I'm just a hollowed out spirit buried far too deep. I'm the rough draft, they're the masterpiece you finally found, watching my dignity hit the cold hard ground. They probably listen better, and they know just what to say to keep the shadows from turning into gray. I'm counting up the ways that I failed to make you stay, wasting every sunset in a clumsy, quiet way. You look whole again, you look bright and new, and it's the heaviest kind of mercy that they're loving you. I wanted to goodbye better than me. I'm dusting off the silver from the wedding in the drawer, listening to the echoes of the steps across the floor. The photo album's yellow, the edges starting to fray, while a brand new white dress is hanging up today. I see my father smile in a young man's online face, watching history reset in this familiar place. The next generation gets married again, starting the cycle of joy and the pain. They're trading the promises we couldn't quite keep, while the ghosts of our failures are buried so deep. A bittersweet waltz under a setting sun, watching them run where we already run. The toast is raised to futures that feel so bright and new, but I'm searching for the parts of me that died in loving you. The same old songs are playing, the same old prayers I say, while time spins the thread above every young head. I hope they find the anchor we lost in the storm when the winter was coming and we couldn't stay warm. Is it hope or is it habit? Is it love or just the fear of letting the bloodline just slowly disappear? I'm clapping my hands while my heart starts to break for the beauty and the burden they're about to take. Yeah, the next generation gets married again, starting the cycle of joy and the pain. They trade in the promises we couldn't quite keep, while the ghosts of our failures are buried so deep. A bittersweet waltz under a setting sun, watching them run where we already run. Throw the rice, close the door. I've seen this movie 100 times before. Getting married again. Good night. Married again.
But I'm just not able to bridge the 3 feet that feel like a mile. I'm losing the ghost of your crooked smile. Every I love you sounds like a ghost. The things that we wanted, we're losing the most. And the air in this room is starting to thin. I don't know where you end and the silence begins. There's an ocean of tears between us tonight, salt in the wounds and no land in sight. We're drowning in things that we never could say, watching the shoreline just drift far away. It's a heavy blue river, a cold jagged sea, and these tears between us are drowning out me. Your keys on the counter, my heart in my throat. We're sinking so fast in a 2-person boat. I remember the fire, now I just see the ash, waiting smashed. If I reached out my hand, would I find only rain? Is there anything left here but beautiful pain? We built up this wall, drive by, oh. Just like the pilot light that lost its spark, I watched your taillights bleed into the rain, a crimson smear against the window pane. You didn't look back, you didn't even slow, as the GPS took you where I couldn't go. The house is too quiet, the shadows too long. The clock on the wall says everything's wrong. I'm standing in the doorway, shaking from the cold, holding on to promises that didn't hold. Oh, the night you let me go was the longest of my life. Every word you didn't say cut deeper than a knife. The stars all went heavy and fell from the sky. I learned how a heart can break and still not die. The world kept on turning, but I'm still on that floor, in the echo of you closing that final door. I found your hair tied on the bathroom sink. It's funny how the smallest things can make you sink. I'm haunting these rooms like a ghost in a cage, well, you're already turning a brand new page. You took the forever and left me the used to be. Now there's a vacancy where you lived inside of me. Was it easy to breathe when you pulled away? Did the air feel lighter at the end of the day? 'Cause I'm still gasping, I'm still in the wreck, with the weight of your memory like a stone round my neck. Oh, the night you let me go was the longest of my life. Every word you didn't say cut deeper than a knife. The stars all went heavy and fell from the sky. I learned how a heart can break and still not die. The world kept on turning, but I'm still on that floor, in the echo of you closing that final door. The sun's coming up, but it's still pitch black, waiting for a car that isn't coming back. Yeah, the night you let me go is the only night I'll ever know.
I'm standing where the tide meets the frozen sand, watching the horizon slip right through my hand. You were the anchor, you were the steady shore, but I don't hear your heartbeat anymore. The sunlight is a liar, shining on the deep, over promises that neither of us could keep. And the sea is vast and the sea is calm, while I'm bleeding the salt in the palm of my arm. There's no ripple on the surface, no storm in the blue, just the hollowed out silence of losing you. It's a shattering quiet, a merciless balm, because the sea is vast and the sea is calm. The water doesn't care about the wreckage I've made in the blackout where I lured shaking at the core, because the ocean doesn't love me anymore. Yeah, the sea is vast and the sea is calm, while I'm bleeding the salt in the palm of my arm. There's no ripple on the surface, no storm in the blue, just the hollowed out silence of losing you. It's a shattering quiet, a merciless balm, because the sea is vast and the sea is calm. Good night, so calm. It's not a thunderclap or a mountain coming down. It's not the siren screaming through the center of the town. It's a hollow little click, like a light bulb burning out, the sudden heavy arrival of a permanent doubt. I'm sitting in the kitchen watching dust motes in the air, and I'm terrified of moving, cause the damage is already there. You think it'd be a riot, you think it'd be a roar, but it's just the sound of water seeping underneath the door. Do you wanna hear the sound of my heart breaking? It's the quietest thing you've ever known, like the rustle of a promise that was never worth the taking, like the wind through a house that's made of bone. It's the snap of a thread, it's the sigh of the thread, it's the silence that follows the slam of the door. No music, no rhythm, no beautiful part, just the dry, brittle sound of my breaking heart. I thought there'd be a crash, like a mirror hit the tile, something loud enough to stop me, if only for a while. But it's more like a desert when the rain refuses to fall, or the way a shadow stretches till it covers up the wall. It's a door-rimming thud in a chest that's gone cold, the sound of a story that'll never be told. If I scream, will it mask the splintering wood? If I laugh, will it make it all understood? But the crack is too deep and the air is too thin, and the sound is vibrating from deep underneath my skin. Yeah, that's the sound of my heart breaking, the quietest thing you've ever known, like the rustle of a promise that was never worth the taking, like the wind through a house that's made of bone. It's the snap of a thread, it's the sigh of the floor, it's the silence that follows the slam of the door. No music, no rhythm, no beautiful part, just the dry, brittle sound of my breaking heart. Snap, did you hear that crack? It's getting louder now. The sound of the end is the only thing I hear in the quiet, in the dark, the sound of my heart. bricks in the bedroom wall, waiting for the other shoe to fall. The air in the room is getting thin, like a hollowed out rhythm underneath my skin. I try to take a breath, but the ribs won't bend, searching for a silence that's a friend. There's a siren screaming in the back of my mind, leaving everything at peace miles behind. Is the tight chest heavy as a stone, almost bursting while I'm standing all alone, like a storm that's trapped inside a small glass jar. I'm reaching for the light, but I don't know where you are. Every heartbeat is a hammer in a jagged line, and this tight chest hollowed out in mine. The clock is a witness to the mess I made, in the shadow where the loyalties fade. I'm apologizing for taking up space, while the tears are painting rivers down my face. It's a pressure that I can't quite outrun, like a fading sunset when the day is all done. I'm locked in a cage made of words unsaid, and 1,000 what ifs spinning in my head. Is it grief or is it fear? Is it love or shame? Is it the weight of forgetting my own name? I'm straining at the seams, I'm begging for relief from this jagged kind of life and this bitter kind of grief. Yeah, it's a tight chest, heavy as a stone, almost bursting while I'm standing all alone, like a storm that's trapped inside a small glass jar. I'm reaching for the light, but I don't know where you are. Every heartbeat is a hammer in a jagged line, and this tight chest hollowed out in mine. Slowly unfolding, trying to breathe. Nothing left but a heart on my sleeve. Tight chest, almost bursting. Good night. Good night. I'm staring at the dust on the mantelpiece, watching the moments just cease and desist. I thought I had forever to say what I meant, but now the calendar's torn and the years have been spent. The shadows are stretching across the old floor, and I can't find the youth that I don't have anymore. And oh, time doesn't wait for you, it doesn't slow down. It carries your heartbeat straight out of town. It's a river that runs while you're standing so still, climbing the mountain and crossing the hill. You can beg for a second, you can plead for a day, but time doesn't wait, it just fades away. I see the silver tracing the lines in your face, a watercolor portrait of a lost channel grace. We deferred all our dreams for a better tomorrow. Now we're bankrupt in is a thief that you never can catch, striking the maps, then dropping the lights. Don't wait for the season to finally be right to tell someone love you in the fading of light, because the hourglass doesn't care for your plans. It just slips like the water right through your bare hands. Yeah, time doesn't wait for you, it doesn't slow down. It carries your heartbeat straight out of town. It's a reminder right while you're standing so still, climbing a mountain and crossing the hill. You can beg for a second, you can plead for a day, but time doesn't wait, it just fades away. Tick, tick, the sunlight is gone, the darkness is settling on the lawn. Time doesn't wait. Good night. Time doesn't wait for you. I asked the mirror for a gentle light, but it stared back with the cloudless sky. I peeled the bandage to see the scar and found out exactly where we are. And no more sugarcoating the bitter pills, just the cold hard math of our failing wills. And it's too honest, these bittersweet results, like a jagged stone thrown in quiet insults. The truth is a blackout, a shattering lie that strips away the maybe in the middle of the night. I wanted a daydream, I wanted a mask, but the answers are heavier than I meant to ask. The balance sheet of our hollowed out years is written in ink made of salt and tears. We're bankrupt in kindness, we're broke in the soul, watching every fragment refuse to be whole. The diagnosis is a final word, the sharpest echo I've ever heard. Can we go back to the beautiful blurred before the silence was finally heard? I'm bleeding from the facts, I'm shaking from the view of the hollowed out version of me and you. Yeah, it's too honest, these bittersweet results, like a jagged stone thrown in quiet insults. The truth is a blackout, a shattering light that strips away the maybe in the middle of the night. I wanted a daydream, I wanted a mask, but the answers are heavier than I meant to ask. Closing the file, turning out the light, the final score is settling tonight. Too honest, too real, nothing left but the way we feel. The porch light is a tire, yellow eye, watching every lonely traveler pass the driveway by. I've kept this dinner warm until the steam turned into mist, holding on to promises that don't even exist. His work boots are ghosts beside the heavy kitchen door, but the rhythm of his step doesn't shake the floor anymore. And I'm waiting for a husband to return, watching the candles flicker and the hollowed out fire burn. It's a slow motion blackout, a jagged kind of shame, whispering to the shadows the sound of his name. The clock is a thief, stealing every prayer, leaving her waiting for a ghost who isn't there. The bed is a desert, white and cold and gray. I'm counting up the minutes that slowly bleed away. Every car that slows down is a shattering spark of hope, before the silence tightens like a heavy bitter rope. I trace a signature on a yellow dusty page, feeling like a captive in a chronological cage. Is he lost in the mountains or drowning in the sea? Or is he just a memory drifting far from me? I'm straining for a heartbeat, I'm starving for a sign, in this hollowed out sanctuary dedicated to mine. Yeah, I'm waiting for a husband to return, watching the candles flicker and the hollowed out fire burn. It's a slow motion blackout, a jagged kind of shame, whispering to the shadows the sound of his name. The clock is a thief, stealing every prayer, leaving her waiting for a ghost who isn't there. Midnight rain closing the blinds, the heaviest soul is all that she finds, waiting. Good night, still waiting. I'm tearing the pages of a calendar of dust, watching the winter turn my loyalty to rust. The coffee's gone cold on your side of the oak. I'm counting the promises that quietly broke. The sunlight is cruel, it's a shattering glare upon an empty hallway in an empty chair. And I'm waiting for you, 365, trying to keep the ghost of us alive, through the summer's fever and the autumn's gray, watching the seasons slowly bleed away. It's a long distance blackout, a hollowed out year, drowning in the static of not having you here. Clock upon the wall, the slow motion heartbeat of a shattered hall. I reach for the phone, but I don't make the call, just waiting for the other shoe to finally fall. I see your reflection in the window, to the sound of your name. I'm stretching the minutes, I'm starving for life, holding a vigil in the middle of the night. I'm waiting for you, 3, 6 feet 5, trying to keep the ghost of us alive through the summer's fever and the autumn's gray, watching the season slowly bleed away. It's a long distance blackout, a hollowed out year, drowning in the static of not having you here. January rain, December snow, the hollowed out legacy is all I know. Waiting for you. Good night, 365. I'm sitting in the kitchen where the laughter used to ring, back when happiness was such a simple thing. There's a layer of dust on the photos in the hall of a warm family that once had it all. Now the fireplace is cold and the windows are gray, since the heart of our home slowly drifted away. Oh, I miss that warm family glow, the comfort of everything we used to know before the silence grew heavy and deep. Before we had secrets we were forced to keep, just a faded memory of a safe place and the light on every familiar face. The dinner table feels miles across, a hollowed out monument to everything we lost. We're speaking in whispers or not speaking at all, waiting for the shadows to climb up the wall. I'd trade every tomorrow just to feel the spark of a warm family light in the middle of the dark. We were a circle that didn't have an end, a brother, a sister, a father, and a friend. Now we're just fragments of what used to be, scattered like leaves in a vast lonely sea. Oh, I miss that warm family glow, the comfort of everything we used to know before the silence grew heavy and deep. Before we had secrets we were forced to keep, just a faded memory of a sacred place and light on every familiar face. Closing the door, turning out the light, wishing for a home that feels right tonight. Warm family, where did you go? Warm family. the kind of ghostly rhythm that arrives far too late. I was finally learning how to breathe the air without searching for your shadow in the empty chair. Now you're standing on my porch in the fading light, bringing back the blackout to a quiet night. What are you doing here? Why now? After I unlearned the promises and the sacred vow, you tore the map and you burned the bridge, leaving me frozen on a jagged ridge. I stitched my heart with a bitter kind of thread. So what are you doing here, looking for the dead? You got that same old look in your tired eyes, the hollowed out version of 1,000 lies. Don't tell me you're sorry, don't tell me you've changed, when everything we were has been rearranged. The keys are different and the locks are new. There isn't a sanctuary left for you. Is it loneliness or boredom? Is it guilt or shame that made you remember the rhythm of my name? You can't walk back in and expect the light to forgive the shadow of your final flight. Yeah, what are you doing here? Why now? After I unlearned the promises and the sacred vow, you tore the map and you burned the bridge, leaving me frozen on a jagged ridge. I stitched my heart with a bitter kind of thread. So what are you doing here, looking for the dead? Turn around slow, go back to the dark. You already extinguished the final spark. What are you doing here? Good night.